What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Omnia Land. The Omnia Land, that's right. Last time around, we did some pretty darn cool things, didn't we? We killed that Ender Dragon. We built this, or at least part of this warehouse. I think the chimney's got to go up one. I kind of agree with Dave, with the chat comments there. I think it's got to go up by one, but no big deal. I think it looks pretty darn nice either way as a building. Kind of a nice little feature spot. So I think for today, we got to do a couple things. And one of the things that's kind of irked me is... Oh, well, that's a lot better. So I upgraded the jetpack to a platinum one just to kind of see what the difference is. And it's literally just the hover does not go down. It's basically like creative flight. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Okay. We definitely zoom around pretty fast too, which is great. We got our chorus fruit up and running, which is good. I'm kind of debating though with that Elytra that we found, making an angel ring, right? And angel ring, might be nice, because then I could potentially wear armor, right? Let's give it a try. Either way, I can go find another Elytra, especially with this new jetpack that we have. So there we go. We get ourselves the diamond ring, and then we get ourselves... Oops. We need the golden blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. And away we go. Angel ring. Good. Okay. So, do I have a charm slot? I do. Okay. So now if we remove this, and yeah, this is just creative flight, right? So... You know, all things considered, jetpack or this? I don't know. This feels really nice, and you don't have to worry about power. Period. And now I can make myself a refined obsidian chest plate and get even tankier. I think this is the way we go. I think this is the way we go from here on out. But you guys let me know. I know the jetpack's a little bit less cheaty for the most part. But yeah, kind of. This is what I wanted it for, though. This right here. I can literally be up here. And I can beat down my stuff like this. Oh my lord, this campfire is going to take forever to break. There we go. That's always a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, and it doesn't even give you back what you need. Minecraft, please. Please. No, just kidding. We got to make another campfire, though, to get this situated. There we go. Beautiful. And let's get ourselves a stone brick. Or 2? I'll take 2, just in case. Well, yeah, this feels good. You don't have the jetpack noise. It's a little bit quieter. All that kind of stuff. Should we try 2? Let's just take a quick gander. So it'll be 1 higher than that. I think that's about the right height, though. I really do. So let's just throw down this guy, and then boom, 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 and boom. This is going to be really, really nice for exactly what I'm doing right now. Building these roofs with the old gold jetpack was just a nightmare. I was going up and down and up and down, so this is very, very beneficial. That doesn't look very sturdy, does it, Mr. Kryllyk? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna have to fix that up. But anyways, on to other things. We got ourselves the angel ring. That is fabulous. I'm very happy about that one. And on top of that, we also got ourselves the soul shard and soul cage from last time, right? Pretty good stuff. And one of the things that was very interesting last time is we actually had an issue, and we had to upgrade for this, okay? So soul vile dust, right, had an issue with soul glass, and I'm not sure, it might still today, right, where you smelt it and I was getting soul glass instead of vile dust. So, yeah, a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a conundrum. So just, you know, word of the wise, because of that, I had to cheat in. I know, I don't like doing it, but I had to. Because we filled up this Enderman thing, and I wasn't going to put that to no good use. So I had to cheat in the vile dust because it was literally impossible for me to get. I tried all the different furnaces. I tried our factory. I tried a regular furnace. I tried this furnace. Yeah, no bueno. I even tried a blast furnace just to see if maybe one of those is going to give me a different result. But no bueno. No bueno for that. So here we are. Here we are in the world. We have our items. We have ourselves a soul cage, which is pretty darn cool. I can put this jetpack away, which is great. And let's think about... First of all, I need refined obsidian. I want to get that refined obsidian chestplate. I think that's a very, very good investment. We have a whole bunch of levels, so let's go with that first and foremost. So the refined obsidian is the obsidian dust with the diamond. That's right, I remember. And the obsidian turns into obsidian dust. Okay, so I think it's 2 obsidian per 1 diamond. Alright, so 1 diamond and 2, that's coal. 2 obsidian. Very good. Okay, so the 2 obsidian we'll throw in the enriching. That gives us the dust. We'll throw the diamond in the enriching. That gives us the enriched diamond. We can throw that in there along with the obsidian dust. Look at us go. We are full of power. It feels so good. We can do things somewhat quick and efficiently with all these upgrades that I've got installed in here. It's so nice. And then on top of that, we need ourselves some osmium. Let's just take out a stack. We're kind of getting to that point here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. So that'll get us our refined obsidian for our chest plate, which is great. Pretty easy recipe, nothing too crazy with it, right? And then from there we can go and enchant it. The other thing that I want to do is I want to build a place for this Enderman spawner. And I want 2 things with this Enderman spawner, right? Now, I wonder if my configs, now that I think about it, my configs might have changed back. I'm guessing they did. Hold on. Do I get experience from our blazes here? This is a good question. Uh-oh. Yeah, the config switched back. I updated the pack. Not good. Not good at all. So, one of the things that I definitely want to get is more or less a way... I'll probably switch that back. I'm not going to lie. Because, yeah, I probably will. I find it dumb that I worked so hard to get something, and it's unrewarding, if that makes sense to you all. So, yeah. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's probably what I'm going to do. So what I want to do with the Enderman Farm is I want to set it up correctly, right? This blaze one was a little bit of a hole in the ground, nothing too crazy, just to get us by, right? Well, what I want to do is I want to do a full Enderman, kind of setup, complete with experience potential, as well as the potential to just farm ender pearls, okay? So I want both to be possible, and it's going to be pretty easy, I hope. Oops, I forgot lapis. Forgot lapis to get an enchant on this bad boy. But yeah, I hope that it's going to be pretty easy for the most part. Are we just going to roll with whatever we get? That's a tough one. Displacement. I do not want displacement. I do not want displacement, ladies and gents. Do not. Alright. I'm going to do a book. Well, we got a whole bunch of bookshelves. Can we do anything with bookshelves to get books other than just manually break them? Let's take a look. Is there any way to get more? Okay, the sawmill gets me back the wood. Do I really care about the wood? Not really. Whatever. We'll just break them by hand. That's fine. That's fine. I will say this angel ring is definitely a little bit slower than the jetpack. It's definitely slower, but I think the whole... Oh god, mine together. I think the whole idea of not having to worry about power is a little bit more worth it to me. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We'll throw down 3 like so. Do I have an axe on me? I do. Right there. Beautiful. Can I just do this? Nope. No vein mine for it or excavate for it. But there we go. We got books. We got books. All of those are from our end farm, right? So pretty straightforward. Okay, efficiency 3. Very good. What do you got? Protection 4. Done. Okay, just the 1. Alright, what do we get? Piercing. Sure. What do we get? Ender Disruption 3. What do I have again? Ender Disruption 4. Well, that's not really worth it either way. But whatever. Oh, what do we get? Phalanx. Okay. I don't know what that does. Leech. Leech and Unbreaking. Piercing. Sure. We're just using levels at this point. Bulwark and Volley. Sure. Experience Boost 2. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'll take that. Protection 3. Do I have... This needs protection. Yes. Yes, please. And Smite 4. Interesting. Fire protection, sharpness. You know what this really needs? Is sharpness. Doesn't it? It really does. Anyways, we're just going to keep on enchanting, using up all these things. Piercing, Cavalier, Insight. Isn't that more experience as well? Yeah, killing and mining. Cool. Excavate. Man, these are not good. At all. Those are terrible. Those are terrible. Absolutely garbage enchants. Across the board there. Piercing. Like, I have no need for any of these. I mean, leeching might be okay, but I really, really need sharpness on here. I do not have sharpness. So my sword hits currently like a wet noodle, basically. So that doesn't really fly. Experience boost. Okay. Experience gain when using the item. Okay. When using the item. Now, interesting. Okay. Cool. And then this is our protection 3. And experience boost 2 is increased experience drops from killing and mining. That's pretty nice. That would be very nice on our weapon right there, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely it would be. So, did I break my anvil? I don't have an anvil. Alright, let's make an anvil. Unless I just picked it up and stored it, which is possible. There it is, right there. And apparently I have 4 more. Good to know. Alright, so first things first, we need protection on our armor. Right, we got that right here. Boom, protection 3. That is helpful. That's going to help quite a bit. And then I'm thinking, 35 levels. And we still don't have a damage. I'm a little concerned about putting that on there without knowing if I can do sharpness. So you guys might have to keep me in the loop. Remind me that I have the experience boost too, that I can put on the sword. But before that, I need to get sharpness. And before that, now I just used up all my Ender experience. So away we go. We need to figure out the whole Enderman situation. All right. So I've been thinking, I've been testing, I've been doing a lot of different things in many different areas, and I've kind of picked out a place over here for our Enderman setup. So we're going to make them a little bit far away, just because if I set them to auto kill mode or anything like that, I don't really want them disturbing up the rest of, you know, the peace and quiet and tranquility over here, if you know what I mean. In case you don't, Endermen are loud. Simple as that. There's no better way to put it than that. So, nice little building, or start of building over yonder, I think will do us wonders. Now, one of the things, do we have ink? Okay, we got a little bit of ink. Interesting, okay. What do we need? What do we need? We need fans. We need fans for this. I did test this in a creative world just to make sure that this works across the board, and I'm pretty sure it does. So we should be a-okay to... Oh yeah, the repeater. We're building that first. I think I need 9. Yeah, I think I need 9 total fans. I guess I could probably remove the ones from the blaze, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just make 9 new ones. No big deal. We're also going to need some redstone. Boom, we'll grab that. And you know what? For right now, we'll do just a lever. Yeah, we're going to need 2 levers, and I probably need one of these again as well. Okay, we'll do this remote lever again. Because that's pretty easy. Okay. I think that's going to work all right. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I don't think I am yet. Okay. Let's go take a look anyways and get this started for the most part. So what we're going to have is we're going to have this one. I've sunk it in a little bit. I'm going to do some terraforming around the edges and stuff like that just to kind of class it up a little bit. But what we're going to have is we're going to have fans all pointing this direction to blow the Enderman directly towards, you know, the killing area. That's probably the best way that I can explain it. We're going to run redstone across like so, and simple as this, we're basically going to run ourselves a lever. Now, I haven't really decided where the lever's going, so we'll just set it right there. And basically what's going to happen is the Endermen will spawn, they'll fall, and get pushed. Beautiful. Pretty straightforward, right? Nothing too crazy going on so far. Pretty standard modded stuff, if you ask me. Oh, I used my other lever. Oh, rip. Right here is where our soul cage is going to go, and we're going to use this palm log to kind of outline where our roof is going to be. I'm thinking we're going to go a pretty standard, you know, kind of like a square, simple roof for this building. Nothing too crazy by any means, but I think it's going to look really fun. It's almost going to look like a little seaside shack. I was kind of debating things like, oh, do I build a lighthouse, or do I build this, do I build that? And I ultimately just decided that, no, I don't really need all that stuff. Let's just keep it simple. This is a problem, though. This is a big problem. I need slime. Big time. Where do I get slime from? Where did I get slime from? Oh, dang. I never really thought about it, but I need slime for sticky pistons. We are going to need 9 pistons as well, and they will need to be sticky. So, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, that only gives us 3. That's not enough. That's not enough. In case you didn't know, that's not enough. How do I get slime balls? How do we get slime balls? You know what? I might just have to, you know where I got them from? Downstairs, didn't I? We had slime spawn in somewhere down there, did we not? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we had some down here. Let me go take a look and see if we do actually have slime, a slime chunk or anything like that down here, because maybe I'll have to do a little bit of slime farming. Or maybe we'll have to find a place where they spawn at night. Alright, after a very, very uneventful hunt, very straightforward with an angel ring, just kind of flew around, found a swamp, and found myself some nice, beautiful pistons. Indeed. Isn't this great? This is great. One of the quick things that I wanted to kind of point out was, boom. Okay, so we have our center, right? And on each side we should have 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's great. We have a standard 9x9. Nothing too crazy going on there. Okay? Now, this is basically where the mobs are going to fall, right? And again, we can test that quickly with our fan to be like, oh, see that? They won't fall. So they actually need to fall right here, because that's the block that it's pushing us to. Is that correct in all of them? I think that's correct. Is it an 8-block push? Feels kind of sort of like it, doesn't it? Okay, so if we remove this row, right, and this row becomes our, we want to kill him, okay? So this is our experience row. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. And then basically, no, it needs to be 1 back of that, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. all these need to go back by one. By one. There we go. Beautiful. I want to get this setup done here first. That way I know exactly what it is I'm building around, if that makes perfect sense. Okay, good. And then these will be these. That's good there. On the back side of this, we will quickly mine out a little bit. And back here, we're basically going to have more of the same. It's very similar to what we did over yonder with the fan, right? Makes perfect sense to me. Let's just clear this out a little bit. We'll have to do some re-terraforming and things like that all in due time here. But basically, boom, and, you know, I'll go like this just to kind of make it a little bit more cleaned up. And we'll go like so, and we will complete it with some redstone. So I engage the lever, it completes that 9x9 again, and the mobs can't fall. I disengage the lever, mobs can go back to falling down below. Very good. Okay. Now every block underneath these pistons, just like so, need to be cleared out, and that's good. That's pretty easily done. And, you know, just because I'm a little bit of a sucker for making sure things look somewhat nice, and, you know, we have the resources, we might as well use them, in my opinion. We can replace a few of these with some stone bricks. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're keeping most of the facade and stuff like that available to us, and we're going to hide pretty much all of this. And then down here, Enderman will fall, boom, and we will need to get some way of automatically killing them. So this will be our automatic killing zone for our Enderman, whereas with the pistons engaged, it's now in manual mode for experience, okay? And that's basically what we're dealing with. Makes sense? Makes sense to me. I hope it does to you all as well. Okay. This is just me being a little bit picky at the moment. I'm gonna actually come under here and just mine up a little bit of this. And I might even make myself a quick little entrance here, because we will have to get underneath there to do some work. Okay, good. Now we need a few other items to kind of more or less top off or complete the safety measures that are going to be involved in this build, okay? And one of those is called a teleport inhibitor. Yes, indeed, this will prevent the Enderman from teleporting away. This is very, very important, in my opinion. So, yeah, we're definitely going to make one of those. It seems to have a decent range as well, so that's good, right? That's really good. The other thing that we're going to make is an ender hopper. Very good. Very easily done. Boom, and... Oh, we need an eye. We need an eye. We need the eye. Eye of Sauron. I mean, Enderman. There we go. Good. And then on top of that, I want to get some form of a storage, at least for now. Yeah, maybe like a diamond chest? Maybe? Maybe kind of, sort of? I think kind of, sort of. It's probably a good way to go, right? We're probably going to have a decent amount of it, so... yeah, diamond chest. Should we make that crystal? No, we really don't need to. But we are getting to that point here where it's like, dang, we got some resources up in here, right? We can do some things. And we can do things pretty quickly. And it really makes me feel good, because that allows us to really jump into some bigger, you know, more complex things. And that warehouse is going to be a pretty complex thing, let me tell you. Alright, so down under here is basically where I'm going to have my storage system. Alright, so this is where all of our drops are going to go, you know, from the Enderman, whether I'm killing them or I have them on kill mode. Okay, so we have kill or be killed mode, basically. No, I won't be dying during this build, hopefully. Okay, let's find the middle. Boom, just like that. Excellent. We can put that down, and we can put the ender hopper on top of it. What this does is basically any item that gets dropped. If I wasn't wearing magnet pants. There we go. If I'm not wearing magnet pants, for example, any item that gets dropped gets picked up by the ender hopper within a specific radius, okay? So with this guy, it should be pretty easy for us to just kind of close it off now, just like so, and that should contain everything that we need for it. We will probably need to have a little bit of like a ladder down or some way of going down and collecting our loot, but equally I'll probably make that more, well, let's say auto magical soon enough. Okay, so good. So these engage, we should be able to kill them, right? You can see down below, you can see the ender hopper doing its thing. These disengaged, and we have a way of murdering them otherwise. Okay, good stuff. So to properly make sure that we can kill these guys, we need to make ourselves a little bit of a small little section, like so, so that basically we can attack the Enderman, but they can't attack us. Pretty straightforward and really easily done, just like so. Cool. Cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that block out. We're going to add in the stone bricks and the teleport inhibitor right above it. Very nice, very nice. This guy has no GUI or anything like that. You literally just place it down and it will work. It will do its thing. Okay, okie dokie. Things are going, I think, pretty well. So I'm going to place down the soul cage. I'm going to place down the lever. I'm just going to turn it on. We can bind this to that, like so. Good. So this can be flipped. Boop, boop, like that. Beautiful. We won't put in the Enderman quite yet because I want this to actually be completed before we go. And one of the things that we need to do to complete it is we need a way of damaging the Enderman down here when I want this set to auto mode. Now, one of the best ways that I think we can do that is with this damage trap from Dark Utilities. I'm not sure if I have all the resources though. So let's go find out. I think I might be short on black ink, but I don't know for sure. These guys are a little bit expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, we might be lucky. We might be okay. Yeah, that makes 24. We should be perfectly fine. That's great. Okay, so we're going to need 9 of these. So we're going to need at least a few iron swords. 5 should do the job. And boom, 10 damage traps. Now, there's also the player damage traps, which are very, very good traps. These traps will damage the mods, and they drop EXP and loot. Okay? So we could have gone with one trap to rule them all. Didn't even have to worry about the EXP versus auto drop switch. And we may get to that point at some point in time. But these required phantom membranes. For those of you that haven't been watching very much, what do I do every night? I sleep. So I haven't really gotten any phantoms, let alone phantom membranes, at this point in time. So for right now, we're just going to throw down these guys right here, and they should hopefully do the job for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically light this place up a little bit, because we don't really care about other mobs or anything like that spawning. And yeah, then we'll come back. I'm gonna do some building. I want to at least complete up the walls and the roof of this thing before we get too carried away here. Alright, so yeah, it needs some work. I need some depth, and I need to clean up this side here. But what I want to do is I kind of want to just, we're at that wrapping up point, right, of the episode here, and I really want to set this thing up. So without further ado, let's put in the soul shard. Okay, I think it actually looks pretty cool from in here. All things considered, I think it looks pretty darn sharp. I've lost a couple of items down to here, so I'll grab those before we get too carried away. And basically, we have our lever here that we can activate. Now, first things first, let's check our volume. Hostile creatures, 5%. A quick little warning, they are still Endermen. They could very well be loud. So, they should spawn in. Oh, I gotta turn on the fans. That might be helpful, right? And boom, turn on the fans. And they should be running on over. I was concerned about that. They're getting stuck on that last block. But they are falling in there, which is perfectly fine. And we are farming ourselves, passively, some ender pearls. Very nice stuff. I'm going to turn off the mob farm for right now. Just because I'm curious. I want to see where we're at for everything. Yeah. So they're not really getting blown off, are they? Is that the only range that I can get out of these things? That might be a problem. We might have to push this all forward by one? I thought my math was correct, though. Anyways. These guys will jump to their deaths anyways, so we can do this and get them all kind of up in our face here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Obviously, it does work for the most part. I might need to do a few tweaks. And then I really want to try it just with the EXP mode on. Now, obviously, we won't be getting EXP because I haven't changed that config yet. But yeah, so I should be able to just stand here and hit the Enderman. Just like so. Yeah. Yeah, I need this all to be pushed forward by one block. Or this all pushed back by one block. That might lead to problems, though. Yeah, it very well should lead to problems. Because the mob spawning then, at that point in time, will be in this block. Won't it? Yeah, it should. Little bit of a conundrum there. I'm surprised that these fans can't push 9 blocks. Is that what we're dealing with here? Yeah, 9 blocks, right? I'm going to have to think about this one. We may switch away from the fans and go to a different form. So we could continue on with the dark utilities. And we can go with, like, vector plates, which are really, really awesome. Don't get me wrong. I was debating using them. But they do require a lot of black ink. So, and slime balls, which I also didn't have at the time. So, that's a possibility. The other one is conveyors from Industrial Foregoing, but those require a lot of plastic, which I also do not have at this point in time. So, I think I'll just switch those up, and then that'll allow me to be a little bit more unique with the rest of this building, which I think will be pretty good. So, between this episode and next, I'm going to switch out the fans, hopefully switch into the vector plates as well. Again, don't have a lot of slime. I had to go farm what I had, and I think I only managed to get like 8. Yeah, so I gotta go do more farming of slime and things like that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun making it so far, and we still got some more work to be done, but I'll give you a nice beautiful update next time when you join me. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And have a good one.